And welcome to the coronavirus lockdown, day number 6, according to Olivia in the computer room, and Sam, who is helping me make this apple slice today. Now, I saw this apple slice video and I thought this could be a good one while we're all in isolation because there's not many ingredients. A lot of the stuff hopefully you may have on hand or you may be able to adjust accordingly. I got this, somebody actually posted it to my Facebook page, and it's actually from a website called somucheasier.com, so spelled S-E-W. So I'm going to give this a go, but I am going to tweak it a little bit. But what I'll do is, I'll post the original recipe down below and I'll also post my tweaked version. So, we will need 2 cups of self-raising flour. Now, the original recipe calls for a cup of sugar. However, I like to reduce the sugar a bit and I like to make things more filling. So what I'm going to put in, I'm going to put in half a cup of sugar and half a cup of rolled oats. Look at that, Aston's been mushroom hunting. Woohoo! And Aston, since you're here, shall we let Aston do something? You can put in half a cup of rolled oats. The recipe calls for 3 apples, cored, peeled and diced. I'm not going to peel them because that's just the way I roll. It calls for 3. Now I've got some little wee ones here. These are actually some apples that came off one of our trees, and they're quite tangy. They really are cooking apples, so they're not that great just for eating raw. So that's why I saw this recipe and thought, oh great, I use for our apples. So we want to dice these. So you just want to dice it in, you know, little bitties like that sort of thing.
Mum, where's my knife?
Just started preheating the oven at 180 degrees. While the apple factory is in progress over here, I'm going to measure out 125 grams of butter, or you know, table spread, whatever, and just melt that in the microwave.
Done.
Now, I need that to be given a very gentle stir so the apples just get coated in the flour mixture. Just have turns. Okay, just slowly and gently so it doesn't go everywhere. So scoop right down to the bottom. That's the one. Just coat them nicely.
I think you're getting over.
Apples are nicely coated in the flour, courtesy of my helpers. Right, so I'll add 1 egg in with the melted butter. That up. Let's make all of that into here. Now the original recipe did say that if you want it a bit more cakey and a bit less crumbly, you could add a bit of milk. So I don't know. I haven't tried this before, so just go wing it. Looking quite dense, but I'm just trying to make sure I might end up using a little bit of milk just to help mix this flour in because it's just looking very, very dry. I'm just going to put a little splash of milk in. Splash. Splashed. Pretty well mixed in now. Pretty dense. Now, got a lined baking tray. It didn't actually say how big a baking tray to use, so I'm using one that big-ish. I don't know. I should measure it just so we can sound knowledgeable and say how big our tray was. You're not coming begging for food, are you?
I was asking how long till afternoon tea.
about 30 by 20 centimetres, my one, so we'll see how it works. The pictures online look about that size. I don't always use baking paper, I'm more a fan of just greasing it. Yep, just start spooning it in. But, got a funny feeling, it's going to be really hard to get out if I don't have baking paper or something to lift it. So now if you don't have self-raising flour on hand, but you do have plain flour, you can do that over there. You can substitute with instead of 2 cups of self-raising flour, you can use 2 cups of plain flour with 4 teaspoons of baking powder. There we go. I'm going to stick that in the oven for between 35 to 40 minutes on 180 degrees. Oh my goodness, look at that. That looks scrumptious. That's going to be our pudding tonight. Bring it on.